Weird, I had to do that twice to make that come up. Weird, I had to do that twice to make that come up. Okay, looks like we're finally live. Welcome everyone. Well, yeah, when you see us later. We're going to be working on a cover for my comic. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is open up an older issue cover so that basically have all of the text and the logos and stuff already set and sized, so I don't have, so everything's always consistent. I just need to get rid of the art. Let me get rid of that. Goodbye. Okay. So we're basically scrubbing this, making everything as neutral as possible. Don't need Strange Days anymore, so Strange Days is done. Goodbye. Make this as undistracted as possible. Make it grayscale. I don't know, maybe put random transparency on it. Okay. 17. Every time I'm working on these, I always think, damn, I should have streamed the startup for this. It's always pretty good and interesting to do. I'm gonna get rid of you, that means you. I don't need you yet. Mid size, 600 DPI. Height 300. You know what? I'm not gonna change the size now to make it bigger, but I could make it a lot bigger. I probably will. But not at this stage, there's no reason to make it bigger. So what I should show you is my conceptualization of the cover, which is basically just me scribbling on a piece of paper or a napkin sheet to make sure I like it and it looks good. I don't usually digitize it, but I took a picture of it just specifically for this stream, so you guys could see what I came up with. It's okay if you can't really tell what it is. It's mainly for me to kind of get an idea and see that the concept works, the composition is good, and I've done it often enough that I can basically do a few scribbles and tell, like, yeah, I can see this working out. I mean, it's not a guarantee; it could still kind of suck, but it's a starting point. That's coffee I'm drinking. I usually don't drink coffee in the afternoons, but I've just been sluggish as hell lately. Probably old age catching up with me. So yeah, I want to get rid of as much old stuff as possible. I don't need these pencils, because these are the pencils from the last issue. Don't need those anymore. And before I forget, I should resave this as Diskordia 17's cover. Yeah, I like to basically make as little changes as possible. That's why I cannibalize files, so I don't even have to remember the format of the name. There we go. Alright. Okay, I don't want a number here either. I don't need the number too much yet. Just need one layer to scribble on. Okay. Here goes. I still think a brush on leaves. Weird, I used another brush this morning. I don't know why it saved that one. But that is no problem. Actually, it saved everything from before. Weird. It didn't save anything that I did before. Usually it would save the brush size and the brush color. And then the other thing, and brush type and all that stuff. Weirdly, it didn't. Let's see. Yeah, here we're just loosely trying to define the shape. Which is a good starting point. This one is actually, you probably can't tell from the design, but it's a pretty complicated concept. But the goal with it, with the cover, is you never want to overcomplicate it. So I based on the best of both worlds. Something complicated and impressive, but not overly so, because it needs to be very quickly readable, or readied. Just need a basic shape here. I wanted to address, but I didn't really get too many good references for that. I don't really need it so much for this stage though. I actually did a few sketches, and the one I showed you is the one with the angle just right. So I'm basically trying to get that back. I'm still kind of in the mode of trying to keep the drawing really small at this stage. But I really don't need to. This computer can handle Photoshop at high resolutions. But it just feels kind of like a waste, because all I'm doing is I'm either gonna basically need these lines to be high quality or anything, because I'm not gonna keep them. They're just a guide for me to paint over. So it's like I have no need of a high resolution. But one thing I kind of always run into is when I get to this stage, as opposed to just the pure sketching stage, when I don't really adhere that closely to things like anatomy or anything, because I'm just trying to get the idea of the shape down. I usually run into slight problems where I'm trying to recreate the feel of the sketch, but I'm also trying to get obviously I have to get the freaking anatomy and everything to work properly. So that's usually an issue. I want it to look just as cool as I see it in my head and in the sketch, which is usually an issue I get at this stage, which is okay. Hi, Muppet Wolf. Hello, Palfu. Palfu. Thanks for joining. Right now we're just trying to get around and like get the feel of it. That's the most important thing. I really love locks, like locks on females and stuff. So this is fun to do. I actually have some. It was fun looking for references for this as well. But I'm going to probably fuss over it a lot because I want it just right. Just right. Let me go look at my references. I can't really show you those ones though because they're someone I know and I don't really want to just throw their pictures up on the screen. It doesn't show up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna wanna get the textures of the locks really well done and get just right. Don't have to worry about that yet, obviously, because this is just the shaping phase. I'm just trying to get it to look like the goddamn picture that I did sketch. Trying to package for Saturday? Oh, that's the perennial artist issue. Hand problems. My wrist is hurting me right now too. But weirdly enough, it doesn't hurt when I'm actually drawing because I don't even know why the deal because the strokes I'm making don't aggravate the pain in my wrist. So it's kind of weird to think that problems are caused by when I'm drawing, so I don't really get it. You know what? I'm gonna go look at my reference instead of trying to use a picture because the references look really cool. Move these off to the side a little bit. Right. Why did my phone make a sound? Your doggy outside. Shoulders a little bit too high. Maybe like that for now. Maybe a little bit smaller than that. Move this across. Oh, wrist. Why do you hate me so? Okay, let's kind of reboot this here because I'm not liking this. That's not how lots should look. Alright. I want to play music, right? But then, no copyright thing. I don't know. I can't. I never work without music. And when I don't have music, then I talk to myself, which I guess is perfect for a stream. I hate silence. I hate it so much. It invades my brain like little maggots crawling down my sweet soft bits. Silence is a rapist. Yeah. I need an extra screen. I mean screen, monitor screen, because like my references are covering up the Twitch page. I can't even see anything. I have to keep moving them about. It's going to be a horrible idea to be joining this and then realizing that this won't work. I mean that does happen not a lot, but it does. But anyway, right now we're just trying to get the strokes, get the impression of what I want to do. I just want to create some really free flowing locks. Doesn't matter if they defy gravity a little bit. I don't want them to be the thick kind of locks too. quite get what I want yet. Let's see here. Well, you already know how I am. Looking down at stuff. This is what I was talking about. So much easier to get done when all I'm doing is doing a little scribble. But it's hard to get the thing to look the way I want to look. Just the right sense of flow. I wanna get You're gonna be so mad when you in San Francisco, Muppet. San Francisco. I'm mad too, though. Pretty down there. My brain doesn't like me. It makes me hurt. I draw with my I draw with my like it depends on what I'm drawing. But I don't go more than my forearm. I don't like do wide strokes for the most part. Mostly it's just my fingers, like for details like this, and then I guess for bigger strokes then I use my wrist. Never I don't think I find occasion to draw with my elbows. Mm-hmm. Hey, Paul Few, have you ever used Manga Studio? And if you have, what does it? Do you like how the how drawn in it feels? 'Cause I do. Strokes are a lot tighter in it. Just as she's bending over, I don't want her to look like she's bending over. I want her back to be straight. Little things like that. God damn it. God damn it. So we just mess around. This one piss me off now. Don't piss me off! What's bent over? AdSense. Yeah, it's the same way. Is that same thing with Comixology too? You need to make over $100 for them to bother to send it to you, which makes sense because if they had to send you like every cent at the end of the month, that it will cost more for them to send it than the money that they'd be sending. There you go, right now. You're bothering me. No, it doesn't. Drawing hand doesn't suck. It can be fun. I would be with you if you said drawing hand sucks. Cause it do. It do. Yeah, I enjoy drawing hands, but it's difficult. It can be tricky. I don't feel like drawing it properly here. Usually I just draw an impression of hands when we get lag. Usually I just draw an impression of hands and then leave it till later, like I'm doing right now. Cause screw that. What's rude Muppet World? And drawing faces is fun. That's like, I don't know, like the main core thing in art. My words, they are eloquent, right? Let's do some zoom in later. Give some nice big black lady lips. Nice and juicy, man. Well, you could get away with that if you made a story and made a game and all of the characters are faceless. If it was some sort of weird Lynchian horror, I'd play that. The faces are kind of like the 101 of drawing, like one of the first things you have to learn to do. Even though a lot of people call themselves professionals, I still aren't any good at doing expressions. Drawing the face is one thing, but you still need to capture a human expression and the vast variance that is involved in that. Okay. I'm gonna keep, not you, keep this up so I can see the bottom of it. So what I will do, make it even harder to see, but I can still see you. The reason why I keep those up is it's all about composition, making sure compositions are working. I need to be able to see at all times. So this isn't just a painting, it is graphic design as well as like place all the text in a way that doesn't suck, is visually pleasing, and is legible. Graphic design job comes in handy. So I can do a lot of my, I can do most of my other things. I understand the methodology behind it. A few, yeah, I saw the paint in Photoshop though. That's my jam right there. Okay, now for the hard part. I don't know what I'm gonna do with over here. This is gonna be plain, a flat color, a texture, what? Yeah, it all just depends. Gonna click save now. Do not lag on me. Lag is cancer. And the one reason I'll quit digital art and become a traditional painter. I hate lag so much. Well, the last couple of art streams I did, I started using Manga Studio, and I have Blaze to thank for that, Muppet Wolf. She's the one who suggested I try out Manga Studio. I mean, I've always known about it, but she's the one that really encouraged me to give it a shot. And things like this, these lines, are so much better to do in, look at that shit, so much better to do in Manga Studio, so much better. It's more controlled, less jaggedy. Like, what the hell? Why does it look like that? This is actually should not be happening. See it? You see all those edges? That should not be happening. But yeah, inking and Photoshop can fuck right off from now on. I'm gonna ink in Manga Studio for the interim. Nice. Blaze spreads the gospel of Manga Studio. I mean, it's been recommended to me before by other people, but I guess their pictures just suck because they kind of made it just seem like it's a shortcut to do like manga, and all it does is give you the tool. Like it automates things like panel direction and effects and shit like that, which it does. But that turned me off because I hate automation. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I like to do everything myself. Automation kind of takes out a lot of the uniqueness, the quirkiness, you know. Batman Studio is pretty good in its own right. Hence why I'm going to be using it from now on. This is bothering me though. What is this bend here? Why is it tracking my lines? Like shit! It's different. It's actually really pissing me off. I mean, just seeing that is really, really, really pissing me off. Like, why is it hitching the lines like that? Yeah, I'm an upsettable guy. Yeah, anyone knows me will realize this. Anyway, back to this. Before I call murder, I'm trying to decide if I should do this on the layer. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on the layer, but no. I need to do it on the layer. Let's do that. Okay. I'm sorry, what size to do these things? Why have messaged me on the Facebook? Alright. I know you probably can't type because you probably don't have an account, but hi Dara. How you doing? I don't know about this, but whatever. I want a certain size. I have to decide what size I'm doing this because what I'm going to do is add figures on here. This is where that gets complicated because then it's pretty complicated the composition. Do something like this. Yeah, some people like to trace for real. Leave that shit for school though. I haven't seen people tracing since friggin' school. That side's pretty good. As you can see, I have my navigator here, so I can always see the whole image. That's good for the all important composition. I recommend it highly. It's convenient. I don't have to keep zooming out. Let's say there's a fold address here. Climb it there. Welcome to all new viewers. Say hi if you can. Let's just use balls for the heads. For now, I don't know how much I'm going to do on the stream because I'm probably going to get sick of this soon. Oh, what the fuck, say? I'm on my computer. Yeah, I'm not doing line work. I'm just doing reading. There we go. And another one here. Only if you watch till 1. You want me to stay till 1 o'clock? Okay. That line thing really upset me. I hate when I can't control fully my line strokes. Anything like that just annoys me so much. For this, I'm kind of bringing back an old motif that I've used a few times. We'll see if we get to it. But what I'm basically trying to do, make sure I get done here, is the shapes and the impressions. Haven't said that before, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Get the proportions just right because I want these to look like kitties. Yeah, also kitties, man. Yeah, that means I can look at another reference. There it is. Yeah, not gonna quite go in this direction, but this will help me with at least the idea of, conceptually. You know, this is basically experimental because I have no idea what I'm doing really here. I just want to arrange the shape, the bodies and stuff, and see how it looks. So I'll be designing it on the fly, taking different directions, seeing how good I can make it look. Where do they come from? I spent a lot of time thinking about this sort of thing, especially it kind of helps with the Discordia covers that the theme for the cover usually fits in with the theme for the issue itself, so I'm not going in completely blank. But I definitely like to have it abstract enough that it's not just telling you about what's happening in the issue. I think that's pretty unnecessary. What should your hands be doing? I don't know. But I do want a good set. I want a lot of bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let's combine the shapes a bit. By that I mean actually have them touching and interacting with each other rather than just a dress to make it more interesting. I probably should give me that ink. I mean that eraser. And keep me to lies a little bit. Otherwise I'll run into trouble a bit too early. Anyone got any other questions or anything? I am here to answer the questions. Yeah, okay. One thought they're climbing over each other. I just made that decision. Not like this concept is strong in my head or anything. Just I basically got a mood I wanna create, and along the way I will figure out the best way to go about making it. I'm basically switching to all line route right now, which will be best because they will be crossing each other, but the forms will be crossing each other. So it's not just black blotches. I can actually see what I'm doing. Thank you. That was the R. That was the R shortcut I accidentally pressed, which is the rotate button. I don't want to rotate shit. Not I. Not me. If anyone actually reads my comic and is actually current with it, kudos to you. That's a lot of reading. We're at issue 17 now. 17! Okay. Let's save again. Not that I really need to, because this auto saves. Who's messaging me on the Facebooks? Right. Okay, this is looking pretty promising. I kind of have a conceptual ace in the hole right now, and that is basically what I'm going to do with these heads. It's something that I know from the start is going to look cool as shit, so I'm pretty confident. A lot of times when I go for really complex concepts, I fall flat on my face and then I have to rearrange it because it just doesn't work. That happens a lot, but it's fun to try. Because I know lately well, not lately, last few years actually, I have so much trouble finding concepts that are interesting enough that I want to draw them. Most of the time it just feels like, I'm just kind of in a rut. An artistic rut. And it sucks. I don't think there's such a thing as an artist that doesn't suffer from depression, really. I just don't think that exists. Okay. So I guess here you can kind of see a little more of what I'm doing, or what I'm trying to get. If I can just find the right reference, because it's not what I'm looking for. Right. So we want to balance out the body without doing too much. Body just the right amount. So it's about getting a balance. Basically, like everything else with these, it's a balance. It's a balance. I'm gonna draw those for hands. I'll give you some feet. Aha. Mm. Mm. Yeah, there's not really much to talk about right now because I mean I've basically explained what I'm trying to do. Most of these brushstrokes are very experimental. I'm just trying to see what works. I mean, there's not really much I have to do. It's just basically adding bodies where I think they're most effective from a visual standpoint. I kind of want it to look like a bit of a scramble. Yeah, why not? Maybe I should reference some kids playing. I might do it afterwards, but I don't think I really need that. I don't really reference a lot when it comes to drawing. I may reference an idea beforehand, but when I'm actually drawing, I don't like to have to be looking for stuff unless it's absolutely necessary. It's a conga line. Conga line. I wonder if this is another code that can get me banned off of Conceptualizing. Or at least another one I have to censor. I've had to do that twice so far. Censor it to put on the Amazon storefront. But I think the only thing they care about is female boobs. Because both times it was because, well, no. The first time it was a female ass. The second time it was a female boob. But yeah, female bodies, I guess, are sinful, so, you know. You can't have the kitty seeing them. You're being corrupted. Female bodies are sinful, baby. What should you be doing? There's not that much room for variance when they're basically all conceptually just climbing. So how's everyone doing? I definitely want to input a lot more variation into the figures though, because it was boring for all basically doing the same thing. It's visually uninteresting, visually unappealing. I haven't even been going that long. You talking about taking breaks? As Yoda said, this is why you fail. Can you believe this is the first time I'm doing a cover on stream? Because I know I've done 16 of them up to now. Well, maybe drawing isn't for you then, Dara. Perhaps. Drawing is frustrating, though, it really is. But you gotta stick with it to get through with it. And say goodbye to your wrists. Because your hands will eventually drop off. Oh, living through me? Cool. Cool. We do one in the opposite direction. And then have you come out like that. Have your shoulder be here. And that's me, kids. Learn it. Make sure his head is sufficiently oversized. Thank you, Photoshop, for butchering my line. Thank you. And no, these are not the shapes from the forest spirits from Princess Mononoke. Not even close. It's something different. You messaging me. The reason I'm checking these messages because usually they're to do with this stream. Yeah, and they are. Somebody else should be joining. For education. An important thing that really just makes things look really cool is to have, how do I describe this? Multiple, not that it's trying to describe, is I can't remember the term. It's like multiple, but I'll explain. It's like multiple things in the foreground, background, and different dimensions. Like there's a foreground, this is the closest, that's further away. It gives the image depth, and it just looks really fucking sexy when you do it. Hey, One Sky. What we're doing here is designing the cover. So you're basically getting early access to this thing. Because usually no one sees shit I do, except the people on Patreon. I would send them the finished sketch. But no one else ever gets to see this stuff. But I'm trying to be a little less stingy. And no, they're not aliens either. I'm trying to be a little more showy. Even though to do this means I have to sacrifice listening to music, which helps me to concentrate and focus. I can't deal with silence. I just need something to distract me. Distracts me from the cold, empty void of existence. That brief amount of time. I'll tell you when it's enough. I'll tell you when it's enough bodies. When is it enough bodies? Not quite enough. Those that read comic, I finished the pencils for this issue. That's basically what I was waiting for so I could start work on this. Gotta be disciplined. Maybe one more here, right? Yeah, right. So yeah, pencils done. Gotta start inking. Probably, well, as soon as I finish this cover. Don't know when that will be exactly, but it shouldn't take me more than a few days. This stage is fun though, you know? Just, I don't really have to worry about, I do have to worry about anatomy, but I don't have to worry about the lines or anything. I can just erase, go again, and scribble whatever I want. Each progressive phase is more controlled than the last. So this is a pretty loose phase. Loose. Another one there. I don't know. I'm gonna play some Dark Souls 2 tonight. I'm enjoying that now. I mean, I keep saying that I hate it, but I love that game. I have to admit it. Sometimes I just get a hankering for it. Hankering. Who says that? Okay, it's a foot there. So, one sky, this is basically drawing 101. There's no painting going on here, just drawing digitally. So it's just looseness, not really worrying about getting things right in the first stroke, just a scribble. Okay, definitely need some more bodies around here to give the impression, the off-screen impression that there's more, that it kind of goes on forever. So to do that, we have the bodies coming off screen. What's up, Sandy? Dara, Sandy. This isn't like the last image I did, which is basically the style that uses lines. This stage does not have to be as complete, so I'm gonna be very undetailed, which is good for painting. But when it comes to illustration, which is keeping the line work and everything controlled, I have to basically take this stage a lot further. Which you would basically notice that when you watch the other streams, you see how refined I make the drawings, and then I ink on top of it. Your heck be bigger. Bigger. Hmm. Let's do a body here. I just got an image in my head of what I want to do with this body. Yeah. You like that? Yeah. Yeah. Conceptually, this cover captures a good amount of the feel of the chapter because some chapters are harder to design covers for than others. Like last issue was really hard to design cover for because I couldn't think of a unifying theme. This one's a lot easier, but it was still a challenge. But the idea combines a lot of elements of the chapter in an interesting way, I think. I like how it comes out. Hold on a second. My mom's calling. Yeah? No, I know that. I am back. Yeah, and people in my house be loud sometimes and embarrassing. Well, not for me because I don't really get embarrassed by anything. But if I was prone to embarrassment and anxiety, then that would be pretty bad. My mom told me that I stink. I need to bathe, assuming that didn't get picked up. But if not, whatever. I will take a shower after this. A nice warm shower before I play my Dark Souls. And we have 7 people watching this travesty. Oh, I don't know how that's gonna last. But welcome. Welcome to the carnage. I have no idea what color scheme I'm going with here, by the way. I mean, I know like most of the bodies are gonna be black or bluish black, but I don't know what color this dress is gonna be. And I don't know what color this background's gonna be. I don't really have a concept here. I just want to fill up the space good enough. League of Legends, Dara? That's the thing, you ignore me until League of Legends comes up. We'll see. We shall see. I definitely can't leave that like that. That's like, so lazy! What are you doing with your hands? What are you doing with your hands? I want to balance it just right. That's not too much. Then we're gonna actually start doing these heads. LOL stands for League of Legends for anyone that's in the chat that didn't know that. Here's what we should do. You should come over, bring your laptop, and then you can walk me through the game. Otherwise, I ain't doing shit. How's it looking, people? I only have the Averna poster you already saw. I mean, how you can get an Averna poster? Is that what I'm supposed to bribe you with to get you to come over? I'm excited to see the fitness thing too, and see how much aggravation it brings me to get to work. More bodies here, more babies, more chillins or whatever the fuck they are. What are they? Excuse me. My loving family. You need a poster. One day I will deal with that merchandising thing. One day I will be able to sell stuff like that. One day. When this art thing actually becomes a business and not basically a charity. I'm not sure I want this one so small. I might give a bit too much distance to it. Okay. Mama. Okay. I think that's enough beppers for now. And while we're at it, come at you. Well, I'm gonna put you. Mm, mm, ooh. I like the stage for the rough lines, the rough scribbling, and the impression. And it has such a nice energy to it that the finished work won't have. At least not in this case. That's what I like about art. There's just so much different ways you can go about it, and so much different endpoints you can settle for. It feels so loud, then. Oh my god. You definitely could be a niche there. Good. Another important thing is to see how it looks without the text. It still needs to work. You see something here? No! Like, straight ahead up. Could do that. Could do that. What about which is better for the composition overall? Well, whatever. I'm just working this one out and not move it. When it comes to games, Muppet Wolf, I mean, I've been thinking a lot about obviously environmental design and stuff, like for the last few years, especially when it comes to Discordia. I was thinking a lot about making weird environments and unique, strange environments and world building, which is a big part of the story. So I was thinking what kind of game would suit Discordia. Couldn't just be an RPG because you can't make an. I mean, it could, but it wouldn't be a main story RPG. What would be the point of that? The main story already exists. That'd be something different. Especially since it's genre crossing. I mean, it has action, horror, all of them things. Maybe I would do some sort of spin-offy thing. These lips, baby. No, I found weird the other day. People were surprised I'm a fan of Steven Universe. Like, why on earth would you be surprised about that? That's like the most obviously natural thing ever. I mean, it employs the exact same kind of storytelling techniques I employ and enjoy. It's not standard. It's kind of genre buffing. No, that's not the term I mean. It's like genre busting. It does its own thing. Exactly like what I like. And it has diversity. Sweet diversity. I mean, I don't care about diversity from a political sense. I mean, I do, but as a creator, I low politicism. I don't put politics in my stuff, but diversity for the sake of it is just plain awesome for itself. Like real diversity, real different character archetypes, not the same old tired ones. It's just more interesting. From that standpoint alone, it's just objectively better. I got the cheese. Got the cheese. Don't know what I'm saying. Maybe this comes off here. That'll look better. Okay, your head's the first one we shall do. And now I'm going to show you my ace in the hole when it comes to the concept. Who's going to be first? Why the hell not? Suppose I had friggin' NSFW references and the stupid thing keeps coming up on that screen. Then it'll get banned from Twitch. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing Skull, baby. Wait, hold on a sec. I want to be risky. You sure you don't mean risque? I'll type it the word I think you mean. I assume you're referring to what I was talking about, my damn pictures coming up. But no, I don't have any tricky pictures to do for here. Just some skulls. That's it. That's the problem with arrow mode. I can't see previews of the pictures beforehand. I miss arrow. And for those of you who don't know, when you use the broadcasting software, it automatically puts Windows in arrow mode, which is basically low graphics to save on space, bandwidth, all that sort of thing, resources. I don't have to do it, but it's better safe than sorry because computer might need the extra power. Fairy dot mouse are cool, but not appropriate for this. What I need is something natural, something very organic, not man-made. Which is what I'm going for with this cover, which reflects the issue, the story for the issue, which is called Creation Myth, and is actually a literal description of what the issue is about, which is kind of rare coming from me because usually I like to obfuscate a lot and not be direct. I don't like to be direct at all. This is the next one. Ram Skull. What viewers do we have? I can't see them because this other monitor's too damn small. Okay, that's not bad. I'll make sure it doesn't cover the screen. But yeah, I've wanted to do something with Play Dr. Mass ever since I first saw them. They're so fucking cool. So for this one, I'll want a skull that has a really good profile. Probably one of the ones with horns. Because it's a profile shot that can show it off. I think this is a cat skull. It used to be here. I have no idea how to draw this from this perspective, so I'm just going to wing it. I need my cats around so I can look at them for reference of their skull shapes. If Kay is watching, these skulls are for you, babe. Kay has a skull fetish, so she'll enjoy these. Only things. Let me quickly Google for a skull like that with some really cool antlers, because that's gonna look cool from a side perspective. I have the Google search open already. I just have to find it because I literally have like 40 or 50 tabs open at any one time. Is this it? I can't tell. Okay, yeah, this is it here. Let me show it to you guys. If you ever want to search for skulls, this is what you get. Cool, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely have to use one of these. I'll use this one. They definitely have to be animal skulls. That's the important part, thematically. If you want to know why, then wait till the issue comes out and goddamn well read it. Read it. I don't know what skull that is though. It's fucking awesome. That's rad as shit. Okay. Oh, this is someone drew it. So cool. That should be enough for now. There you go. Well, I'm now looking at the stream, right? And there's one I want that I have to go out and download. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. I already have an example of a similar skull, but yeah, let's use this one. Now you see what I meant when I said revisiting a fairly old motif that I've done a few times. Skulls are so cool. Let me check and see if K is in the stream. I told her I was doing a skull, so guaranteed she's gonna be watching. Okay. Even if she can't sign in. Does it size because that's too small? A long, long time ago. Like I said, I don't really have to take the rendering on these that far. Just need the general shapes. I can paint over them. Save. Just a little bit, a little higher. Also, add a bleed to it for printing, even though it's already at that size. Of course it is. It's dummy. Let me see if because the reason why it already has a bleed on it is because remember I took the template from the last issue. But let me take the bleed off and see how much it's cropped. That's fine. Doesn't matter anyway. Until I get to the printing stage, then it'll matter. It'll matter a great deal. You League of Legends nerds are gonna nerd up my chat now. Nerds. Okay, back to this. Oh, I guess you are. Oh, I did it again. Well, I wanted to press with E, but I pressed R instead, which is right next to it. E is eraser. No big deal. Nothing that cannot easily be fixed. Yeah, no reason not to have that little extra space at the bottom. I'm not doing anything at the top. I have no idea what colors we're going to use. I have no idea. But don't want to extend the locks. The locks are live. Get away from that European influence a little bit. And get ethnic. I have no idea what you're talking about. This league talk. Such professionalism, right? Okay. Power few. Welcome, my love. Going a little further on this. No, I've not gotten to any league. I've not played any. But if Dara has her way, I shall be playing shortly. Oh yeah, this is definitely a good profile one. Dun, 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 dun. Delicious. We're getting there. Must be anatomically correct. Because reason. Excuse me. Who gets a crocodile skull? Maybe another bird skull. Let me Google a specific one. Interesting. I shall give it to you, my son. La 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 la. Does who post stuff? Me? Blogspot is like dead, dude. Does anyone still use that shit? I mean, I do have blogs. I have a blog for Ravenous Art, and I have another blog for Discordia, but they are long since defunct. I'm talking years. This old stuff now. Even older than Tumblr. Like, way older. Cover? Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I've posted on those since like 2011. Oh, look at this beauty. Look at that. I like texture on it. Wow, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Stupid Windows 7. I mean, I used the Blogspot for Discordia a lot longer than the one for my portfolio. I think I used that up until like 2015. Yeah, early 2015 when I got my first Discordia website. But a march of progress. Even does that shit. It's really like, when would I ever draw a line that big? It's never happened. Liar. What I keep humming is like Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins music because it's like the best soundtrack ever in life. You should definitely check it out and play the games. Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins. We're gonna follow that composer though with some knockout gas. But let's not talk about that. I have to do more skulls. Always need more skulls. Welcome, stranger. Got some good things on sale. What are you selling? What are you buying? I'll buy it at a high price. More skulls. This arrow is killing me. I have to basically guess which one to open. Hmm. What are you selling? Oh, that gets stuck in your head. That guy's awesome, by the way. If you don't know who that is, I pity you. How long have we been going? An hour and a half? That's not bad. This is gonna be a lot of work to, to friggin' paint, I'll tell you that. You see all these basically different surfaces, all these like bodies or surfaces onto themselves, so it's pretty complex. Well, the concept seems pretty strong. Yeah. I'm digging it. Let's give you a crocodile skull. Oh yeah. Mercy. Mr. Crocodile could use more head. This is where we get quiet, where I basically just keep looking at it and trying to figure out where do we go now? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, there we go. That was good in the center. No, it is not. Save myself time by doing that. Gork. I actually think I'm pretty far along in the concept. I mean, for myself, I wouldn't really need to do anything more. I could just paint on top of this. But I might take it a little further just for the sake of this video. I need more skulls like this. Okay, good candidate for this kind of skull. I gotta remember to put the lower jaw on these, because a lot of these references don't have lower jaws. And I want complete skulls. Man, my mother is so loud. Well, there goes my ability to sell as a DVD, as an instructional DVD. And it's lower. Lower! Like down here, to be honest. Got demons, man. Demons. I sure hope this is entertaining for its own sake, because I'm past the point of having much to say. Just basically working with the kinks, get everything. I'm gonna try the drawing. Down to some random graphics. Damn you! I hate Photoshop does that. Like when if you like happen to miss a stupid text when you're trying to select it, it does that bullshit. Like, go away. No one wants you. Go away. Die. Yeah. Text in Photoshop is completely shit. Always has been. Always will be. Complete garbage. So I only use the text in Photoshop for very small things like titles. I would never letter in here, okay? And unless I wanted to lose my mind, I would never letter in Photoshop. I use Illustrator. Let's see. I'm already going to choose a font now. I just want something. You'll do. Distance between the characters by going in character. That would bloody well do for now. For the first time since issue 10, we don't have a subtitle for Diskordia, yay! Times they are changing. I'm almost done for tonight. I just want to basically get this stage documented so people can only see the start of the process, like for conceptualizing the issue, like how I go about it. And I saw her face. My font doesn't look too bad for creation though. Might stick with it, never know. Okay, I think we're done for the night. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I look forward to more art streams. When I'm done here, I'm going to probably stream some inking of the pencils I did. So, yeah. Bye bye.